Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Light back here with another YouTube video. And in today's video, we're gonna be doing another tier list. I can't remember exactly when I posted the video of the MCU tier list. I'm pretty sure you guys will be seeing it before this, of course. But yeah, I decided let's do another tier list here, and it's gonna be every like Marvel media in terms of movies there pretty much ever was. I mean, I think it skips a few things. Like I know for a fact, Black Widow and Shang-Chi aren't on this or any of the newer MCU movies. It has everything up to Far From Home. So yeah, and also it's missing New Mutants as well. If you care about that, uh, I also don't see Venom, which is a little. Oh, actually, I see it. Never mind. Uh, yeah, but other than that, like it has everything on here. Except for some like the '90s stuff. I'm pretty sure is not here. I see the Captain America one, but that's about it. Uh, yeah, I know there's a few '90s like movies and stuff like that, or old movies for Marvel and stuff like that. So that's one thing. But honestly, if even if they were just here, I still would have put it didn't see it because I've never seen them before. But anyways, I've went ahead and added all the didn't sees already, so we can kind of skip over that. I haven't seen the Blade trilogy yet. I'm gonna actually try and watch it soon. Hopefully, I don't know. It's just been I've been putting it off a lot, and definitely I'll watch it though. Also, the two Punisher movies. I haven't seen those. Old Captain America movie and Howard the Duck. Daredevil I've seen, but I just can't remember, and I don't want it to be like tarnish its reputation or anything like that because I cannot remember like at all. Same with Howard the Duck. I remember watching it, but I mean I can't remember it properly. So that's the reason why I just put it under did not see. So yeah, first of all, let's get in through all these tier lists here. So first of all, we have best, we have great, we have good, decent, bad, terrible, guilty pleasure, and didn't see. Just for the purpose of this video, I'm honestly only just gonna go up to bad. Really, in terms of letter ranks, it would be like S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, and then I would put like F tier here, just because I feel like if I did it for everyone, it just it doesn't feel right. So like essentially, it would be like great, very good movie, almost great. Good effort slash it was pretty decent. I mean, I don't like it or anything like that. Uh, then this would be like I kind of don't like it, and this is just means like I thought it was terrible. So yeah, anyways, this is completely opinionated. Of course, everyone has their own opinions and everything, so it's not like I definitely have some stuff that are different than some other people and stuff like that. So yeah. Uh, but anyways, let's get into this. And of course, if you want to, if you really want to, you can comment down below if you agree or disagree with something, or like for example, you think Infinity War should be placed in A tier or something like that, then definitely comment down below and everything. I'll try to keep everything in order. For example, from like left to right, like best coming first, then like the worst out of the category and whatnot. So that's what I'm trying to do as well. So yeah, let's dig in here. Of course, it has like all the MCU, and it also has like the separate like Spider-Man movies, X-Men movies, and all that too as well. For the most part, I've seen all of it. Uh, I don't remember if it. I don't. Oh, it does have Dark Phoenix. So it has basically everything aside from New Mutants and Black Widow and Shang Chi. I haven't seen Shang Chi either. So yeah. Quickly, I haven't seen. I seen part of New Mutants, but I mean, I'll finish watching it soon too. But if we're talking about Black Widow, she would probably go in here. Just because I don't really like her I mean, I don't really like the movie too much. But anyways, let's get into this. So first off, starting up, it's gonna be Avengers: Age of Ultron. That's an easy. Oh, sorry. Yeah, decent. I mean, I didn't really like it too much. Uh, but it was still a decent movie and stuff like that. It did its job and whatnot. Introduced some new characters, but I mean, it wasn't all that great. Civil War, I think, belongs in that tier. Very good movie, really enjoyable. Personally, some of my favorites. Captain America: First Avenger. Now this is debatable, but hear me out. I think it's a really good movie, a really good origin story, in my opinion. It definitely has some flaws, I must say, though. But I mean, it did its job properly, and I actually enjoyed it. Captain America is one of my favorite characters, so maybe there's a little bias there, but I mean, I still like it a lot though. So that's the reason why I put it there. Thor: The Dark World, that is an easy trash. It was bad. I didn't really like it at all. Nothing I really deem very good in that movie. Wolverine X-Men Origins. Now, that's a bit controversial where I just put it. I actually do like it a tiny bit. Personally, I used to like it a lot. Then I started watching it as I grew older, and then I was just like, yeah, I pass on it sometimes and stuff like that. A lot of stupid things in the movie and stuff like that. But I mean, I still think it's worth a little bit of something. I don't believe it's just completely trash or anything like that. But I mean, it still has some redeemable aspects and everything. So that's the reason why I put it in decent. Next up, we have Iron Man 1. I I know that could be another controversial pick, but I mean, it did its job and everything. It was fine, but I mean, I just personally don't really like it too much. But it did do its job and everything, so I'm fine. X-Men Apocalypse. I'm gonna put in decent. I mean, it's decent. I mean, definitely has some redeemable things, but it's just a little trash, a little bit at times. X-Men Days of the Future Past. I think it's a low S tier. I think it's a pretty good movie. I do enjoy it a lot. So that's the reason why. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Do I have to even say anything? I think it's a really good movie. Really good animation and everything. Really good story. Just reminds me of a comic book a lot. So I must say, probably ahead of Civil War and X-Men for now. So, yeah. Man the Wasp. Decent. I mean, it's definitely bit better than this. And sorry, I forgot to switch this around. Definitely, I think X-Men Apocalypse. Actually, I think it's better than Man the Wasp. So I'm going to do that and just loop around there. Oh, shoot. That was Iron Man 2. My apologies. This was Iron Man 2. My bad about that. Iron Man 2 is going to go on low decent. This is Iron Man 1. My complete apologies about that. I didn't pay attention to the picture properly. I just saw Iron Man. I thought it was Iron Man 1 for some reason. But yeah, this is Iron Man 1, and that's going to be good. Ghost Rider. I think Ghost Rider is a bit of an underrated movie. But at the same time, it sucks in a bit in different aspects. But I mean, it's still an interesting movie and everything. I still liked it a bit and everything. So yeah, I'm going to put it under good. Venom. I think Venom's a high good tier. Just I see problems with it now that I've watched it a little bit more, but I mean it definitely had room for improvement. But it did have some cool scenes and everything, so that's the reason it's there. Doctor Strange. I'm gonna put it here just because I don't like it too much, in my opinion. Not a huge fan, but stunning visual effects and stuff like that, so it was enjoyable. X-Men. The first one is just I don't really like it too. I mean, I do like it and everything. It's missing a few things. It just feels a little not strange, but like it feels a little weird watching it and stuff like that and stuff like that. That's just something with me, honestly. But I mean, it's still a good movie and everything. So yeah, Deadpool 2. Deadpool 2 definitely. Uh, this one's a hard one. I'm gonna put it in great. Now I know a lot of people might be like, "Yeah, Deadpool's so good, it's so great." Personally, not to me. I mean, it's still a fun movie, very enjoyable to watch. It's just at the same time, it has its flaws. I must say, it has a lot of flaws, but yeah. Anyways, let's move on to Captain Marvel here. Captain Marvel. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it over X-Men. No, I'm gonna put it over Age of. Actually, Man the Wasp. That's what I'm gonna do. Uh, I definitely something's wrong here. Sorry. But I know people think that movie's trash, but at the same time, I still find it some enjoyable stuff. I think the Kree Skrull thing's pretty cool still. Uh, and Captain Marvel is definitely an interesting character too. Amazing Spider-Man. I'm sorry for what I'm about to do. I'm very sorry, but I like Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. He does a really good job. Just the movie I find is trash. I'm barely able to watch that movie. It's so boring to me. But I mean, like Andrew Garfield really saves it from being in bad, worse than Thor Ragnarok. I mean Thor Dark World. But I mean, it's still interesting and stuff like that. So that's the reason why I have it so low. Incredible Hulk. Again, this is like just this movie feels out of place in the MCU. That just for starters, and I mean, it's not an overly trash movie, but at the same time, I kind of don't really like it. At the same time, it just feels out of place. But I still think it's a decent movie, so I'm gonna put it in decent. Spider-Man: Homecoming. I'm gonna put it actually. I'm gonna put it at the top of good, just because I find this movie interesting and everything. Vulture's definitely interesting, but at the same time, it's supposed to be a Spider-Man movie, but it feels like a very high school movie and stuff like that. So that's reason why I kind of changed it. But I mean, I still enjoy it. I'll still put it on, enjoy it, and everything. So yeah. Next up here we have, I believe that's X2. I think that's X2 there. Yeah, it's X2. So without a doubt, I do really enjoy this movie. One of my favorites. Personally, just not one of my favorites out of the X-Men franchise. I think the X-Men did have some low, underrated movies. But I mean, X2 was definitely really good. I really enjoyed it. So I put it up high. Then we have Thor. Thor is definitely a bit higher than Ghost Rider. Or a bit higher than X-Men Origins. Yeah, I do like it for character development. But other than that, it's pretty trash. Yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy. Definitely here. Oh, I'm gonna put it right here. X2 is gonna go right there, and then Guardians is going there. Definitely an interesting movie and everything. Uh, but I mean, yeah. I put Civil War as the end of S tier, but it's still a good movie and everything. Thor Ragnarok. I'm gonna put it right here just because I enjoy it a lot. It's a very fun movie. Spider-Man 2, another just straight banger, really good. Let's put it over. Sorry, you can't see it there, but let's put it over X-Men. Actually, yeah, let's put it over X-Men, like Days of the Future Past. I do still enjoy it a lot. I just recently watched it too. It's pretty good. Holds up to great standards. Avengers Endgame, again, could be very controversial, but I'm putting it under great. I think it's a very good movie still, but I mean, flaws, lots of flaws. And again, that Endgame battle just really saves it from being like over here or something. But I mean, it's still a great movie and everything. Just can't have everybody in S tier. Avengers. Avengers is going here. I don't overly enjoy it. Just very nostalgic to me. Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 is going to go right here. Now that could be controversial as well. I personally enjoy it. I think it's a good movie. I honestly think that I just like the adventure stuff and everything. It's just a fun movie to watch. Uh Fantastic Four. No, this is the first Fantastic Four. I'm putting it there just because it does have redeemable stuff. Or actually, I'm gonna put it over here. Just it has redeemable stuff, just not too enjoyable at the same time. So yeah, X-Men First Class, banger. Just a great movie. Honestly, I would put it over Spider-Man 2. I think it's a really really good movie, really enjoyable. Guardians 2. I'm gonna put it in great. Didn't really. It failed to capture like the same as the other Guardians movie, but it's still really good. And then you have Spider-Man Far From Home, which is gonna be over here. Another. It's just a good movie. I do enjoy it a lot. Ant-Man, good. I'm gonna put it over Venom. I think it's pretty interesting. Spider-Man 3. It's grown on me a little bit. I'm gonna put it here just because I find it interesting. I'm not a huge fan of this. Not very. I don't think it's completely trash. It's just I don't really like it too much. Avengers Endgame. I mean, Infinity War is pretty good. I do like it. Over Spider-Man 2, I definitely think it's interesting though. Last Stand, easy. That's going on a reason. Didn't enjoy it too much. Same with this movie. Just Rise of the Silver Surfer is pretty trash to me. Spider-Man 1. same case as X-Men. I still like this movie and everything. It's just personally, I would rather. It's not perfect to me. Amazing Spider-Man 2. Sorry, Andrew Garfield's really good, but I mean, and Spider-Man 2 is really good. Just some trash stuff, trash writing and everything. So yeah. Deadpool. I think it was a bit better than the first one, so I'll put it there. Uh, the Wolverine. So I'm going a bit faster now because I'm kind of running out of time here. So yeah, Wolverine is probably to me a little bit behind Deadpool. I still think it's a bit underrated, but it's a solid movie still. This is easily like right, right here. I just like it a lot. I'm just gonna do this quickly. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to put this under did not see. Sorry about that. Spirit of Vengeance, not a huge fan. I think it's pretty bad. Uh, Black Panther, very solid movie, really enjoyable. Logan, what else did you expect it to be? Just solid movie all around, really enjoyable. Winter Soldiers, going over. No. I'm gonna put it right here. I think it's definitely an interesting movie. Actually, I'm gonna switch these around. So yeah, that's basically it. Here you could see my whole ranking and everything. Interesting ranking and stuff. I know not everyone's gonna agree with this, but I mean, this is my ranking. Anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.